Welcome to KpopScape, your escape into the world of K-pop. I'm India, your host, and we're going to be talking about Got7. I am joined by some guests. Let's start from the second oldest down. Devin.
Yeah. Oh, hello, lovely people. It's been a long time.
You started.
I'm coming back.
Is that your dark
Welcome.
voice?
Yeah. Yep. No. Hi guys. It's Devin. I'm back, and I'm
Good.
gonna be a terror.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Hello. It's your resident evil villain, Darby here.
That Resident Evil villain.
Hello, it's your son of Loki, Timmy.
The son of
The
Loki.
biggest menace
Okay.
in society they know.
Oh man.
I blame Devin.
It's a good thing we don't have Layla on here too. Good night.
I don't need them to visit. I don't need them to know each other because, oh my god.
They will eventually.
Same person, different font.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to ask questions because I can, and it's me and Devin's podcast.
Well, of course.
But yeah, so okay, what drew you to Got7 in the first place? Was it their music, personalities, or something else? Devin.
Music was the first thing I saw. And then because I'm someone who likes to watch a lot of like the content that they make besides music and music videos, their personalities really drew me in. I love the silly goofies because it helps me escape from the terror of reality that we all live in. Thank you very much.
Okay. Darby.
For me, it was personalities. So my first group that I really got into was BTS, and then I saw somebody's compilation of all the times RM and Jackson interacted, and Jackson was always pissing off RM, and I was like, you know what? I need to know who he is. And then it led me down a long, glorious journey with Got7.
Amazing. Now y'all know, like, I'm a newer stan. I think it's funny though, because like I have a long story on why, but I just shorten it. The only way I found out about Got7 was because I thought Jackson Wang was Miyavi's boyfriend. I saw them together. I saw him with Miyavi and I saw him with DPR Ian, and I'm like, are they in a poly relationship? Like, who is this dude? So like I started looking into Got7, and then I think I recognized like Bam Bam because he was on a Dive Studios video, and I binged watched Dive Studios without knowing like many of the artists. So it was like I was like, oh, I know these two, and then I slowly got into the rest of them.
And then you were introduced to the crash out that was Jinyoung.
Yes, my bias wrecker.
Oh, who's your bias?
Yoogyeon.
Interesting.
With a sprinkle of sleep paralysis demon named Bam Bam.
No.
See, we're all in denial. We're all in denial of someone.
Well, actually, Devin, you remember that what was it, 2 days ago when I told you there's something I realized, but I'm not telling you what it is?
Mm-hmm.
That will be.
There's a reason Jackson's my profile picture on Discord.
You accepted it. That's your man.
I'm going to claim him. I'm going to regret it, but it's fine.
You're gonna have him for now. You're gonna have him for now, but I'm gonna need you to get your man away from my man. Cause why is he up here with Cole? Cole knows every damn body. Cole is like, you know that TikToker who would go around asking people what songs they're listening to, and suddenly you see like a whole K-pop group with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is with Cole. It's like seeing him with actual famous people is it's just like, it's like the multiverse. It's like
Yeah, but Jackson's doing all his side quest work now. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
he's done all the main stuff. He's doing his side quests.
I think that's
Another
why.
person that was There's another person that was like, no, because there was a I think it is the same guy that had we randomly seen P1 Harmony with him. It was like, what are they doing here? What's
Yeah,
happening here?
it's been weird.
I love a good K-pop side
All right.
quest.
What I'm gonna go to which member solo project surprised you the most and why? I said Jackson because I wasn't expecting that since he was in Got7 for what 7 years and he was the rapper and the music he was putting out back then is not the same as the Magic Man stuff. He was like slowly working his way up to Magic Man, creativity wise, which I noticed, but I still was surprised with what he gave us with that album. Some of the songs was very Jackson because okay walk so dopamine can run, but it's fine. It's similar type topic in the songs, but yeah.
I would also agree. Jackson has been by far the most surprising. Especially since we started out with Fendi Man and Papillon. which were a time when they came out. And I know every time he thinks about it, it's like, why did I do that?
Mm.
Devin or
He
Timmy?
acts like Papillon don't exist.
Listen, but Got7
You
won't.
Yum will never let him forget.
Bam Bam would never, and Mark would never let him move it down. It's fine, but still,
Feeling like a papillon.
maybe
Oh,
him to death.
It was Lullaby era. That, oh my god, their showcase for Lullaby whole entire time. Feeling like a papillon. Cinnamon.
He was acting like it didn't exist. That's what you get. Like you ain't even take the video off the internet, but you out here acting like you did sing it. That's not you in the video, Jackson.
Shining like a diamond.
You know what it also probably was? He wasn't allowed to promote in Korea with his solo stuff. So he's probably like, am I about to get in trouble? No, because it's not you
Korean
doing
members
it.
are doing it, you're not getting in trouble. And
Well,
but anyway.
Yeah.
Timmy, have you ever heard of Jackson's early stuff?
Uh-oh.
Not to laughing.
Y'all, the one thing is like I'm really hard to please when it comes to solo work. That's why I was like so hard on Bam Bam when his solo work came out. But it's because like I always have like my own creative direction when it comes to certain members. I think of what concept I would like to see them do and what I think would fit them, right? But I did like Jackson Wang's style of music because like I said, like when I discovered Jackson Wang, I was like a heavy Miyavi fan. So his music reminded me, like his music and his style reminded me of like Miyavi. So I was like, that's what surprised me the most because I'm like, bitch, who is this? Really just sat there. I'm thinking like he's gonna get on the beat making like lay music, like EXO's lay music.
Oh.
I'm gonna say I am the lay.
Lay always finds a way to crump and shit.
I am the sheep.
Although Honey was really, I liked Honey. Honey was nice.
Yeah,
Honey
but he
was
was
good.
also still crumping in there. So
Especially when he was in that tub.
mm-mm.
Will you get copyrighted if we play audio?
Probably.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I need to.
Well, I don't
Timmy,
think I
when
will
you get
get
the
copy.
chance.
30 seconds maybe? No, because I usually
Shitoji Yogi.
end episodes with music, so no, I haven't been copyrighted yet. But
I'm gonna do it to Timmy. Hold on.
I was gonna say something like what? Oh, Devin.
Bam Bam really surprised me because of how strongly pop his music comes out. I wasn't expecting his music to sound so pop-like. I thought he'd go more in like a hip hop style, which he still has like notes of it here and there, but I'm genuinely surprised at how pop his music sounds most of the time.
I wanted him to do cunt music.
I mean,
I
honestly,
wanted, like, I
yeah.
really was like, y'all know how mad I was when Last Parade, like the promotions for it was coming out, right? And I'm looking at the concept photos. I'm like, this is so. Do y'all know the band Ghost? I was like, this is so Ghost-like. I'm like, I really like this. I'm just like, is this? I said, is Last Parade gonna be like some like end of the war shit? He comes out voguing. I'm like, this is cunt music.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was
Honestly, at this rate, RuPaul, invite Bam Bam to Drag Race. He will love it.
exactly.
And make sure you bring Bam Bam's boyfriend, not
Huya
Timmy,
Tao?
the other one.
Is that not Timmy, the other one?
Muya
Oh my.
Tao, yes.
Huya Tao.
Wait, hold on. Oh, what makes Got7's sound and performance style unique compared to the other K-pop idols or groups? They were the ones out here flipping and dipping and all that stuff, martial artists and all that stuff. Nobody else was doing it at the time when they were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It just made other groups want to try to add it to their stuff. But yeah, because it was like, what? Ain't Mark a black belt or something?
Taekwondo, I think.
He's a
Yeah.
Taekwondo. Jackson just likes to flip and stuff.
Well, Jackson grew up in an Olympian family, so
Yeah. But so yeah, at the time they were doing different performance style that was like, oh my god, I can't believe he could flip that. That's how you could impress JYP and YG by flipping. Basically.
Listen, I was saying your music don't require all that. Let's settle down.
What was that one? The backflip push trick. They used to do that a lot. But Mark would do a backflip and then Jackson would push him so he would like land across the room.
Was that
Oh,
girls,
yeah.
girls, girls?
He said what?
Was that girls, girls, girls?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember that move. I'm like, that's such a 2015 move. I can't. Y'all watch. They got y'all. They had y'all sitting there watching you guys serve one day. Y'all was watching Step Up in the dorms.
Oh, what a
To get some moves.
I mean, you know that was JB's favorite movie. That boy, the B-boy, the B-boy, the B-boy,
boo-boo.
B-B.
And then Korea tried to make their own version of it.
Bebop, boo bop.
We won't speak about that.
Darbs said we don't talk
I
about
didn't hear
that.
about it till Kitty JD told me about it. I said,
Nope.
put this back in the vault.
Shh, don't bring it to light anymore.
Okay. They gonna look for it to be mad, but how has Got7 contributed to the globalization of K-pop? Are there moments that highlight their influence in the international market? They were making bank. But besides that,
Yep.
they also had the three members that are not Korean probably played a part in the globalization.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they have one guy
Because
from America, one guy from China, and one guy from Thailand.
because I'm not gonna lie with you.
Mind you, those three are the most fluent English speakers. The one being from America, of course, we're not surprised, but the fact that Bam Bam,
Jackson
who is
Bam.
Thai, is extremely fluent, and Jackson, who is Chinese, is super fluent. Like, it's a good thing. I feel like as much as they went through when they were with JYPE, they somehow got out better when it comes to what they were educated to do to like promote and stuff. And that also might be another aspect is they are extremely like they don't hide behind the traditional K-pop facade of you're able to get a part of me. They're very like real with their fans. It's like a bully on bully situation where they bully us, we bully them. They're very real about everything. And
Because
I
we
think
get
that's another reason why they did so well, was they're very real.
we don't get cussed out per se, but Bam Bam be on our asses on Twitter.
Oh, for sure. They
100
clown us.
101%.
I'll be going to there like, what happened now? He up in here arguing in his mentions with JB. I said, Lord, why
I think like
are they arguing?
seeing them online a lot would just help them too, because for like the longest time, even before I knew who Got7 was, like I knew who like Jackson Wang was. So seeing him on like different YouTube channels, and then people being like, who is this majestic man? Like, who is he? Where is he from? And then the Akagays in the comments section be like, oh, this is Jackson Wang. Go stream Got7. Go listen to Got7. I should have listened to them.
You should have.
Because like I never really like I listened to some Got7 songs without knowing that it was Got7. And then when I found out that was them, I'm like, these are some really good songs. And I remember the first time looking into like all the members of Got7, I thought that Mark Twain was Jay from Day 6.
That's valid. That's valid.
I was like, wait, is
They
this
kind
Jay
of
from Day
look
6?
alike.
I literally
They
thought that
talk
was him.
alike, and they're both from California, so it's not that bad.
That doesn't help either.
They were
They're both Cali
training.
Asians.
They're training at the same time too.
Really?
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
probably friends. They're probably friends.
Sigh, of course they are. No,
Jay is older though by a year because he's the same age as me.
really?
But
I don't believe
yes,
that.
he's a 92 liner.
How old is he?
30.
Huh?
I don't think he turns 33 to this summer
Huh?
Yep.
or fall.
30?
Yes, he's
He's
that
30.
big age.
Jay is 33 or 32 right now.
Does he know he got 30 minutes?
Okay.
Drop my shit. Timmy, damn.
Damn, you
It suddenly got hot in my room.
I literally looked down and I dropped my fucking headphones off my head, bro. I cannot do this.
It suddenly got really hot in here, guys.
I don't think he knows he has 30 minutes, Timmy. I'm sorry.
Just a Timmy. Sick as shit.
He's still releasing music, so I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows. He'll find out. It's okay.
Which live performance variety show appearance or fan event stands out to you and why?
Let's talk about it.
When they first came over here, when they were doing like their smaller venues and stuff, there was a lot more fan service. And as one of the K-pop fans who ended up finding the YouTube channels of the people who went to their concerts and was spilling all the tea and how they were thoughting and plotting over here. Because they were looking girls up and down. They were over there like staring at them. You could tell they wanted to try a shot.
Real.
I'm going trotting, plotting, and thoughting.
Listen, we gotta keep.
There were girls of me and Darby and Timmy's skin tone talking about how Jin Young was looking up and down, the sizing up. I was like,
let's talk about the girl who decided she was gonna twerk in front of their tour bus, and they were sitting in the bus.
and the bus was tinted windows, but somebody was in that bitch recording with their phone. Bam Bam.
Who could it be?
It was
Bama.
No,
Bam
it was
Bam.
Jin Young.
It was Jin Young?
It was Jin Young.
I heard it was Bam Bam because Bam Bam got the secrets in his phone. That's why he got all the memes on his phone. He be having all the videos and the
Jin
pictures.
Young.
And then he later brought it up during an interview. He was like, yeah, some girl was twerking in front of our tour bus. It was so funny. I was like, you didn't have to
Boy, you went back and recorded. Y'all rewinded that the whole ride back to the hotel. They were watching the hell. How did she do that? How does it move like that?
I know they were examining every single angle. They had to get all their phones out.
Send that to me real quick.
Had to put it in slow-mo real quick.
They didn't have up-team phones, but they still got that damn video on their phones probably in the cloud.
There was God.
Yeah, the fan services, a lot when they were in America, especially in the smaller venues. They had the photo ops. They did games during the concert. They had
Oh,
like
and I need every single person that wants to get into Got7. I think it's a requirement at this point. You go watch the 2019 AAA's performance.
I thought you were gonna tell me to watch that damn drama they made. I was gonna say
No, we don't speak about it. We don't speak about it.
no,
The 2019 AAA's
I did, and it made
performance.
me cry. Okay, because I was sad about somebody floating in the air. Look here,
the
all right.
I didn't know they had a drama, but I'm not gonna lie with you. You know, when you see things on TikTok, they make it seem like it's something it's not. The way
I
I
mean,
found out they
that
had a
drama
drama.
is what it is, and it has its
The thing is
moments.
that
It has its
they're not the only
moments.
they're not the only group with a drama.
They're
There's a few
not.
groups with their own dramas.
They're not.
They
I feel like more
just,
groups should have dramas. Like, well, not a lot of groups, but I feel like some groups that have like potential actors in the group should have dramas or should be in one.
I think they were the first though, so they basically paved the way for everybody else. Cause like,
Hey,
no wait, when did EXOs come out?
let's look it up.
Did EXO have one?
Yeah, they have EXO next door. You forgot about that damn drama?
Well,
Knock
I
knock. Who's
wasn't.
there? The EXO next door.
Yeah, it's basically EXO next door. They end up moving next door to this girl who happens to be a childhood friend of Chanyeol.
It says it came out in 2015.
When did Dream Night come out? Dream Night come out, that means like 17, 18? Or 16, 17?
16, I believe.
20. No. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I looked up the right one. This also says 2015, but this one says it came out in January, and EXO's came out in. Hold up. Let me go back. EXO's came out in May.
So they were Got7 paved the way.
So they were
Got7 paved the
first,
way.
and then like EXO just did it in the same year, but just different month.
And then I think
They also did Dream High
um,
too, right?
Yeah, Dream High was basically just JYP, the company. So like the actors and the idols were in that one because JJ Project was in both of them. But they had Taekyon in them and stuff.
What was the question again, by the way?
What's your favorite performance or variety TV appearance or
Fan meeting.
fan event?
That performance they did what was it? It was like, I think it was Got7 twice, G-Friend in 17, like that performance.
Mm-hmm.
On Weekly?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
I like it was such a like iconic moment because it felt like the time where, you know, like guys and girls could like still collaborate on the stage and be like that close to each other without having to worry about like dating scandals and rumors and stuff. Like it felt nostalgic watching that. I'm like, oh, I need this. I think I only watched it because I was trying to get more into like 17's older content, and then I was like, oh, they're cool too.
Not the B2B
That was probably one of the best
erasure.
weekly episodes ever.
The what? Darby?
Not the B2B erasure. It was B2B.
Oh, okay.
Devin, ooh, you just act like Peniel one right there.
And nobody care about that.
Peniel was
Please, guys, I love B2B. Please, I love B2B and that ball
Somebody
headed
told
bitch.
they were
wasn't Peniel. It was Bam Bam and Peniel weren't on there.
What?
Yeah,
That's why I didn't remember. It was B2B. I'm pretty sure they both were sick, I guess.
I just remember the one from B2B with the really big mouth who sings really well. I just remember him laughing really hard. That's all I
Oh
knew
yeah.
was B2B.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
But listen,
Promise, I love
needs to
B2B.
go watch. By far, Got7's best interview. It's on the show, and I think it's was it Fly Era, or it's the second time they went on. It is by far the most loudest, noisiest interview.
Are you talking about when they were doing like the punishments, and the punishments were like deep dark secrets that they're trying to keep from people seeing?
No, it's the one where Jin Young had just he was just picked for his first role. What was the fucking show? Ooh, excuse my language. Also, this was the interview where they let the audience know that Yu-Gi-Oh and Bam Bam like to run around the apartment naked
Oh
and
my
dance in front
god.
of Young Jay. By far the best interview ever in K-pop. It was by far the noisiest. The interviewers were absolutely tired at the end, and it is so good. Everyone has to watch it. It is by far the best interview ever.
I trust your judgment.
No, for real. Like that's just the one thing about like Got7 is they will always give you some sort of content and it's gonna be real as hell. Like it's going to be so real.
Yeah, they had they were one of a few groups that had like, yeah, BTS had like Bangtan Bombs, but like Got7 actually had a reality show.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that, but it's fine.
Oh, hold on. Heart Carry was good. Or they also did Got7 Ing.
Oh,
Mhm.
don't get India started on that.
Those were good.
She wants to beat up
No,
people.
because that one time they had JB had that punishment. And he was like, "You have to wash off your makeup off your face," and he washed it off with the fucking soap in the bathroom that you wash your hands with, and he looked exactly the same. It's like, Bam Bam was like, "What was the point?" Like, what was the point? He looks exactly the same.
Listen,
It's
also,
like,
what do
did
you
you
have
have
makeup
makeup
for?
on?
He had makeup on. He had makeup on. He
Huh,
washed it off.
interesting.
Look exactly the same.
I also used to feel so sorry for Yu-Gi-Oh when they decided to do the prank because he
Bro,
Boy, that's the what I had beef with Jin Young because of a lot of the compilations of him basically low key bullying Young, and I was like, bruh, leave that boy alone. Why you bothered him?
Jin Young literally is like just wishing for the downfall of Bam Bam and Yu-Gi-Oh, and just so y'all know, it's a joke. He's not actually. But when you watch their content from early, like the beginning of their careers, yeah, that boy was like, who was it? Was it Mark or Bam Bam was like choking on something, and all you see is Jin Young just start waving and go, bye, bye.
was Bam Bam.
Or it was the one where like I think Yu was doing something and it was either Yu or Bam Bam was doing something in the camera. And all you see is just a random figure behind them, and it's just Jin Young staring at them, squinting in his eyes, just staring. And I'm like, what is wrong with this man? Like,
Oh, when they're in Paris during tour and Yugum's trying to take pictures and all you see is Jin Young just start running and jumping to like kick
mess up the picture.
Yugyeom.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was like trying to drop kick him, but
Oh
it
my
wouldn't work.
gosh.
Listen, the kings of
And we told you he was a
variety.
crash out. We wasn't playing.
This is like true me like stuff that I would do. This is not crash out behavior. This is Kendrick Lamar behavior. He said, "I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk."
Have you not watched any of their variety stuff?
I need to, but it's like I'm not gonna lie with y'all. I love watching variety stuff because I think it's funny, especially men doing it. Because like at the end of the day, when you watch like a boy group that you like and you watch their variety show, you're like, at the end of the day, this is a man. You really have to
Oh,
sit
just
there.
wait till you watch Got7 stuff.
No,
It's so
that's what when y'all said something about them running around naked, I was just like, at the end of the day, these are men.
Like,
yeah.
they say the most off the wall, unhinged shit in interviews. And you're like, nobody asked you to say that. Also, did you
Bam
No,
Bam
because
is
the
always the
one
culprit
where
at the end of it too. It's always Bam Bam.
no, because what was the one? It was the one where they were doing interviews. There's like, do y'all have any secret talents? And here Bam Bam snitching on everybody's secret talent.
Oh my god. When he was
Talking about JB is missing a tooth. Why do
See,
you think we want to
That's
see a
not
hole in his mouth?
that's not a talent, Pookie.
He's about that, and then like
Exposing
you know how
Jin
like
Young.
the pop and socket sound. What was it? Jin Young could do the sound.
yeah, he was like, Jin Young can pop his eye out. And he did it, and Jin Young was so embarrassed.
So embarrassed.
Jin Young
He
was
was like
like,
he was telling him
I
no,
have
no,
to
no.
go. I have another call.
Okay.
And they're all sitting there telling Bam Bam, "Shut up, please, stop."
It was Mark, he was Jin Young, it was JP. He was just saying stuff, and they were just looking at him like, if you don't shut up.
Oh, and then on After School Club.
Right?
Jackson
It was
always bullying Eric. Tell him out, shut up, Eric. Shut up, Eric.
my favorite
All the
quote
time.
is
Eric and Jamie
"I'm hot
Park,
because I eat rice."
forever the best hosts on that damn show.
You know what? They
too.
were like, how did you get so hot? He's like, I don't know. I eat rice. He's like,
Oh my.
Yeah.
There's
Dude.
Jackson was so memeable back in the day because he would just say random stuff. What was that little kid? He was like, hi, how are you? He was like, yeah, hi, I'm Jackson from China. And little boy was like, are you sure? He's like, I think so, yeah. It's like, Jackson,
well, I
you're from
hope
China.
so.
But also, we got the best quote out of Got7 is, "How do you know I'm not big? How do you know?"
How do you know I'm not big?
And then here he come this year with that crap. I almost blocked him.
Listen, Got7 was like one of the groups that was, I think they were like they were funny to me to the point where anytime I see another funny idol, I'm like, they gotta meet them. They gotta meet them. Like, for some reason, like, I started getting to Ampersand 1 recently, and there's a clip of them doing the Mafia dance game, you know, like when other lesser known groups are doing that and stuff. So they were doing it, and there's a scene where Makai just starts speaking English, and he's just like, no way, you're this stupid. Are you really this stupid? And I'm just like, I need somebody in Got7 to meet this man and see how hard they can crash out together in one room together. Like,
It's either
two
gonna be
members to
Mark
piss them off
or
and see
Jin
how hard they
Young.
can crash out. I need
It's Mark or Jin Young.
I
I need
know
that so
JB
bad.
has been on one recently.
He has his moments where y'all be like, oh my God, he's so attractive. He's so cool. What does Darby say? JB is a loser. Such a loser. The dork comes out of him as soon as possible. Like
What the
it takes
Sigma?
like literally less than nothing for the dork to come out of him.
Oh, till this day, that interview where they talked about how like he fell out of a chair trying to impress a girl, I still cringe. Like, it pops up in my head randomly. I'm like, oh my God. It is, oh. Oh.
I have a tear rolling down my eye right now.
Also, their last, what was it? Is it Weekly Idol?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Well, was it Weekly Idol or is it the show that they made afterwards?
I thought it was the same. They just took out Donnie and whoever.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Donnie
it was...
or Donnie or Coney.
But listen, they were up there bullying each other through and through, and they were like, oh, we were on set filming, but we were held up a little bit, and they're like, Bam Bam was over there huffing and puffing, talking about like, oh, his pump, like he was over there doing push-ups, and like, oh, my muscles are getting deflated, and he's sitting there like, shut up,
my
please stop
God.
telling my business. I was like, oh,
My
group of
muscles are
losers.
getting
God bless
deflated.
y'all.
Yeah, it was after
so
he
unserious,
found
bro.
out that working out is a thing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he said, ooh, these
Although I
shoulders
still
are
feel
gonna
like
get
he be
big.
skipping leg day because
I swear on my soul, seeing a K-pop idol who has like a big upper body but then like small legs looks like a fucking duck. They look like a duck.
No, but just anyone. Anyone. Genuinely anyone. Are you a chicken? Because you backing
because
out
let's
here.
talk about it real quick. Because the way the stylists and JYP used to dress Bam Bam and Yugyeom with the fucking skinny jeans.
I hate
You
tight.
think
hate
a
skinny jeans.
stylist was dressing Bam Bam?
I'm not gonna lie with you. No.
Pants
No.
were tight.
And then Yugyeom was,
Do you
and then
remember?
Yugyeom was matching his besties
Yeah, okay, that.
vibe.
But do you remember when they had to go switch styles and Yugyeom and Bam Bam switched styles? Bam Bam was pulling out of his closet, his own closet. No stylist was dressing Bam Bam unless it was for a music video. No.
I
Bam
believe
Bam
it.
is a very flamboyant dresser.
You
He
Yeah.
always
mean
has
like
have gold, glitter, sparkle. He dresses like Evil Knievel or some shit.
He dresses like
He
Bam.
dresses like Liberace.
How Bam Bam dresses is like if he was in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures and they're like the stand user could be anywhere and the fucking stand user is Bam Bam.
It's
Yeah.
literally he dresses like a mixture in
Yeah.
between. He dresses like Liberace with a mixture of Prince
it is very auntie coded because
and a sprinkle of Elton John in the 80s in
But
there.
it's okay. Bam
That's it.
Bam's one of my favorite bisexuals.
You're not.
Listen, guys. He recently came out. I have never seen a man like actually not just Bam Bam. I have never seen a whole group of men fall over and stumble, jaw dropping on the floor for a feminine man. I'm not gonna say the word that I'm thinking of right now, but for a feminine because
Okay, but like you're not wrong. Like literally every single person was just like,
but the
hi,
thing is
hi,
though, like
hi.
I was thinking, I'm like, Bam Bam, you got that in Thailand, but then I realized, bitch, you're in Korea. Never mind. I was like, let me stop.
I thought that was the Thai show he was on.
It's not. It wasn't Thai
No, he was
show.
in,
It was
he was in
like
China.
it wasn't. Yeah, it's mostly
Oh.
China because most of them could speak Chinese, but
Bam Bam's
there
half
was no few.
Chinese.
Yeah, even though the whole time he was speaking
People
English.
forget that with him, and then the whole 10 situation. They're like, oh, he's Thai. 10 is
Then it's
from
Thai.
Thailand, but he's Chinese.
He's just
That's why he's in wavy.
he a mixed baby.
No, he's Chinese, but he was raised in Thailand.
He's a mixed
He's fully
baby.
Chinese.
really, I thought he was just ethnically
Ethnically
Chinese.
perfect.
Well, yeah, ethnically he's Chinese, but he was raised in Thailand. Bam Bam is half Thai and half Chinese.
Who knew?
His dad was Chinese.
Also, Timmy, I need you to go watch. What is it called? Shoot. After Mom is Asleep. They did 2 episodes.
I've seen them on there. I
Oh my
freaking
God,
love
please.
that show so much. I think I rewatched that show a lot, especially
That
like
show was
TVs.
so, oh my God.
It's so
That show,
unhinged in the best way possible.
It's
like,
freaking hilarious trying to see them be
especially the
quiet.
guys. The guys don't never not listen for shit.
Like all you're told to do is be quiet. Y'all asses can't be quiet for a second.
Nope.
Honestly,
Mm-mm.
if you ever
Yeah.
expect Got7 to be quiet, you're asking so much.
You're asking too much, actually.
You're asking way too much.
Let's say, okay, well, what do you think is the secret to their strong bond even after leaving JYP?
Beating
The
each
shit
other
they
up.
went through.
The BLs
Okay,
they
well
made.
that too. But the shit they went through as trainees. Like,
Yes.
I feel
Yeah.
like, because some
for
people,
real.
because they say, like, some idols are just co-workers. Because there's the idols that are, like, they're actual friends, and the
Mhm.
ones that are just co-workers, so they're to get their check and go home. Like, they're not actually friends in real life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got7, they like hanging around each other.
Yeah.
They like being around each
Even
other.
though
They
like,
literally will like make it obvious. Like, I miss these
They call each
motherfuckers.
other brother, like Jackson calling them my brother to all of them.
yeah.
Like those his brothers.
Because like I feel like when you see a group who can fight with each other but like also still hug each other and laugh around with each other, that's family. That's how you know that's
Mhm.
family. Like you can tell the difference between a group who actually likes being around each other, who's doing this not only like for the music, for the fame, but like doing this because they have a brotherhood or a sisterhood with their group. Like that's a thing for me that I like about certain groups is like, yeah, I get it. We can talk about the talent all the time, but it's the connection. When the connection's there, it makes you connected to them. Just seeing them act like a family, really. Because it's like, you're like, oh, this is something I would do with my best friend. Like, haha, this is something, like, you know, they fight like they're best friends the same way we fight with our best friends, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also
They fight like siblings too sometimes.
100%.
very much siblings. But it's also heartwarming to know because they've been talking about the early years more often now that they're out of
Mhm.
JYP, and knowing that so early on, even before they debuted it, they were like fighting for each other because they were saying that Jackson wasn't supposed to be in the group, or it was Bam Bam who wasn't supposed to be in the group, and that it was JB who had to sit JYP down and was like, I need him in the group. I want each one of these people to be in the group. Like, this is going to make the group. I'm like,
Yeah, because apparently, supposedly, Bam Bam was supposed to be a Stray
We
Kids.
didn't need that.
what?
Do
We
you
didn't
know
need that. We
how
didn't need that. We
much
didn't
of a
need that.
chaotic? Oh my God, Stray Kids is already chaotic as is. Oh
That would be
no!
so much worse because not
Oh
only would
no!
Sungmin be dragging Bang Chan for his age, he would be dragging the fuck out of Bam Bam for his age.
But the thing is that Bam Bam would send something back though. That's the
That's
problem.
the problem.
It would have been a Tin and Yang Yang situation.
Oh no! Yeah,
With Bam
it would
Bam
be
and
so
Sungmin.
bad.
Then
So what you're saying is we could have got Shonu and Got7, but Bam Bam and Stray Kids.
yep,
Yeah.
And a
Oh.
Johnny and EXO.
we didn't need that.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yo, please
No,
don't
we
cover
didn't
me.
need that.
Please
You know
don't cover
what?
me. It's like
That would be such a good little just sprinkle of something with EXO.
yeah. It's
Just
like
put a
it's
DJ
like
in there,
Johnny.
please.
Johnny
Okay,
would
I
be
got a
extra
question. Well, this is off
ITC.
topic. Would you rather have Johnny or Sehun?
Sehun.
I will punch you. Don't ever ask me that again.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever ask me that again.
Got Johnny
Listen.
or Sehun and EXO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep,
Sehun.
I'm gonna
He
keep
does what he
Sehun.
needs to be done. I miss when Lay was in there because Lay brought something out of Sehun that we don't see
Lay
anymore.
brought a
That's
lot of
very
things
true.
out of a lot of them because why are
Because
we
Lay had them boys. What was
why
the
are
end
we
of
parting
what was it?
booties like the Red Sea?
No, because if you ever watched that Artificial Love performance at the end when Sehun, Lay, and Kai had their little stage blindfolded, I
Yeah.
said, why the Magnate right there? Go, no,
Move him out the way.
man, get him backstage. I cannot do this today.
Okay, now thinking about Bam Bam and Stray Kids is hilarious because this man is what? 6'1", and everybody else is so
Everyone else in Stray Kids is
Yeah, that's
so
probably why. That's
tiny.
also probably why he never went Stray Kids because he would have been taller than everybody.
short.
Like-
No, but he was short back in the day. When he debuted, he looked like an infant.
Yeah, he was smaller, but then he would have sprouted up and it would have been like all
Oh,
leg.
that's so weird.
The
Mhm.
D twink of
Stop.
It's
Oh
real.
my
It's
God.
real, but it's funny because it's like it's funny watching a dude go from like skinny scrawny, like he was the cute dude of the group. Then you see him get buff and you're like, what the hell is this? What are they feeding you over there?
No, and then getting a August Alsina lyric on his chest.
What?
You said a what?
You ain't know he got that tattoo?
I don't
He has a tattoo that says "kissing" on my tattoo
I'm gonna look this up.
on his body.
I'm
Let
looking
me
this
This
up right
is
now.
let me do my research.
Yeah.
He is such
So
a light
do
skin.
you
It pisses
now
me off
understand why I'm so surprised he has such a pop style solo?
because he's
Let me look it.
F boy, dripping F boy.
Oh, I see it. Bam Bam is like. Let me choose my words carefully. Bam Bam is like the Thai version.
Don't say it. Moving on. Moving on.
Moving on. What?
Oh my God.
The story.
India, next topic, please.
What would you like to
Oh.
see from them in the future, both as a group and individually?
Oh God. Didn't help.
I want to see JB get back into acting. I don't give a fuck. I want Jackson to start acting.
Mhm.
I mean, Mark wanted to try dramas, so why not just try something, Mark? I don't know. We don't.
Mark don't
y'all
need to
ain't
try that. He
Yeah.
needs to try.
like Dream Night wasn't that bad. Like they did decent.
In comparison to some other things, no,
Yeah.
Dream Night was not that bad.
I feel like
Yeah, it
dramas
wasn't that bad.
is
So like
definitely-
the people who wanted to because literally, why can't they be like EXO, where majority of the group, everybody in the group pretty much acts.
Mhm.
Got7 could do the same thing.
I feel like
Everybody in everybody in Got7 or in EXO acts. So why can't Got7?
I feel like acting would be a good thing, and I like really want to see some type of reunion with them in like their juniors somehow.
That'd be cute.
I think they deserve another drama together.
They do. I just know it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
I know it's not.
I need another
No,
God7
you need a
drama.
lawyer. Call JB.
Literally.
Somehow, like it doesn't even have to be like, oh, you know how like Game Carters, how they had like an SM thing where they had like each member from each like SM group go on a show, or how they did it with hype groups and stuff. Like it doesn't have to be like that. It could be. I kind of want like one member to be on like Jay June's variety show, and then like 2 or 3 other JYP artists go there too and be like, oh hey Sunbae Nim, it's nice to see you again. Why did you leave?
Well, okay, so here's the thing about okay, wait, what was the question?
Future
What do we
endeavors.
want to see them do?
What would you like to see them do in the future, individuals and as a group?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with the acting thing. Like, if they really wanted to do acting, they probably should, like, give it a go. But, I want Mark to slow down and actually, like, find someone that can help him figure out what he needs to do with his music. I think it's getting better, but I know it can be way better.
Mm-hmm.
As a group, it's kind of hard to say because they are finally able to do whatever they want, and I'm kind of happy with whatever they want to do. Like, as long as you're putting out something you're happy with and proud of, that's all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more Got7 content, but you know, everyone's got a million things going on, and Jin Young,
Say, can we do it?
please.
Let's do another. If Jackson would stop over scheduling himself, let's get a summer of hard carry.
Please and thank you.
Please.
You said what?
Please.
I
Yeah.
need another season.
We need a summer of them. They all keep going to Thailand anyway. Get a summer of them just in Thailand again
Literally.
for hard carry.
Well, and we all know who they hang out with when they're in Thailand.
Who that be?
Bam Bam
And his mom.
Oh,
and his siblings probably.
I was thinking of like
yeah, a little
a
bit.
bunch of Thai like famous people that I could name right now. Then you said Bam Bam, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
I think they know. I think Mark knows Jeff. I'm pretty sure.
You know,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, a few of them know Jeff. I think Jackson
Jeff
and Mark.
I
is
think that's the
like
funniest
the
thing.
Jackson.
Is he?
Jeff is the Jackson. He knows
Okay, well.
everyone.
He literally is. I
He
think
knows
it's
everyone.
funny seeing like K-pop idols with Thai actors because it's like the most random Thai actors you would never think would meet a K-pop idol. Like, you know, they would know who K-pop idols are, but you're like, you're with who? This picture's of who and who? Question mark. I can't do it.
I need a Nest
what makes-
Fest. I need Nest Fest in the United States. I need at least
Yeah, thank you.
10 stops. Okay. The Korean girls
They need to do what
are always getting stuff. We need
was it the Magnite line of BTS did, and they went to America, and it was just all up and through this bitch.
No.
So that they were
just Young Jay, please.
But it was At first, it was Jimin and JK. After his performance, they were all road tripping around America, and then they went back to Korea, and then they linked up with V, and then they were.
I was just, you said
hanging out.
Magnite line.
Jimin, JK, and V are the Magnite.
Well, you said Jin at first, and I was like, huh?
No, yeah, I meant to say JK, yeah, or V. So yeah, the Magnite line.
I mean, that's cute though, seeing them together.
Also, this tour.
What is it?
What are these tour dates? Stop playing with me. I got money to spend.
I hear Darby tapping on whatever she's close by when
here.
she said that.
Next year.
That means
said,
you're not
"What are these tour
playing.
dates?"
You mean do it right now.
You know Got7 is not about to be touring together, right?
They better.
Let me tell you something.
Not for
Young
another like
Jay
2 years.
And Yu-Gi-Um should have been in them people's military months ago. They're playing with me. I need my
They
toy
should have went with
immediately.
They should have went with JB and Freaking Young went. To be honest,
I need it immediately.
Young
Like
Jay was
5
doing
days
those
ago.
shows.
what shows?
You know what?
The his theater shows, and then
Oh,
the one that's on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called.
oh, the one with Minnie.
Yeah.
I feel like that came out before.
No.
Then he was out here
Yeah,
doing some K-drama.
he ain't doing another K drama where he the villain.
Oh, they done piss me off. Where's my fucking tour?
What makes August says one of the most loyal fandoms, and has Got7 reciprocated this loyalty? Yes, they're tired of us, so they have. They love us. They're embarrassed a little bit, but yeah,
Embarrassed of us? Have they not seen
Because
themselves?
we're embarrassed of each other.
Well,
I don't fall out of chairs when I see a hot woman.
that talk was lethal.
damn.
Well,
Well, you're not
Well,
wrong.
that's why, because we can bully each
Devin
other.
might actually.
Huh?
We do bully each other.
yeah,
I blame Gossip.
I think
They
that's
do
part of
clown
the
us. We bully each other back and forth. If you haven't seen any of like them reacting to people's like signs at concerts, you should. It's entertaining as hell. Yeah, I think it's just because like I said before, they're just so very freaking real about who they are. It's really easy to be able to feel comfortable like supporting them. Like, I don't know. It's hard to describe it, really.
You gotta match their unhinged, and a
The
lot of August says
weird matches the
they're
weird.
the weird, the unhinged, the crackhead energy. Yeah, especially at concerts, baby.
Bro.
The signs be getting them. To be honest,
One of my
I remember
favorites.
watching old YouTube videos of this duo KM Reacts, and they're also very much August says, and they would literally have like big football cutouts of like memes of like Jackson or Bam Bam, and have it up, and they see it. Jackson's took it, embarrassed. I'm like, well, you did it. Nobody told you to look like that in the camera. You did it. Don't blame nobody else. You embarrassed? Why? Because you did it. He always embarrassed the stuff he did willingly. He's like shaking his head. I'm like, you just what? Do you not remember this? Was this like a fever dream for you?
I really like going on Twitter and seeing one of these fucking 7 boys clowning y'all. And I mean, it's the most embarrassing thing, because like I think I saw someone tweeting about JB, but they spelled JB's name wrong, and he corrected. He's like it's
He don't
JB.
play about his name yet, because what was it? It was like a whole slew. Look, back in my days, it was a whole slew of like Wattpad when they would spell his name wrong.
Yes,
It'd be Jaebum, and he's like, that is not how
I
you
need
spell my
someone to ask
name.
Jackson Wang. Does he know about all the Wattpad's parties he has
Yes,
He
he
hosted?
does.
does. Yes,
He
he
does. That's why
does.
he does what he do. He do.
Does he know he
That's
is
why he
now
does what he do.
hosting the AO3? It has
He
become
know.
a joke so badly that I saw a Zero Base One fan fiction, and somehow, some way, Jackson Wang was hosting a gay party.
Oh my god.
No, he knows. That's why he's playing a to it. It's giving Great
This is
Gatsby. Like he's
why
on
I
the
see him at
party.
parties so much. He like, hey.
He knows. He knows.
He's lit.
He reads. He reads them.
I know he reads them.
He's aware. He's aware. That boy still got. He still got Wattpad on his phone. He still got Tumblr on his phone. He be
He be
reading.
having Tumblr on your phone.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna tweet about that. Be like, Jackson Wang, having Tumblr on your phone in 2025.
He will text. He will tweet you back, because he tweeted this girl the other day. He was like, I was like, I'm sad because Jackson don't like introverts, and he tweeted back, I love introverts. Jackson, get out of that girl's mentions.
I need
He
you.
just lied.
Talking about I don't like introverts. Shut.
And then go on Twitter like, I love introverts. Which one is it, Jackson?
Just
Do you
say
love them?
you don't like how introverted your group is.
He loves introverts because he's obsessed with JB and Jin Young. So
I mean, who isn't?
you were not wrong.
Lied like that. Oh my god.
I mean, some people like to sit home. Some people don't want to be outside all the time. I don't know.
People want to
Random
sit
thought.
home and look at their walls.
It's always got to
Some
be.
people want to sit home with the person, and you could be goofy, just as goofy with your friends at home.
There's always got to be
Right.
one
I
introvert
mean,
in the JYP group.
one of them has just a really nice wall to look at.
Devin,
Oh my god.
if you got to create, if Got7 were to create a concept album, what theme or stories would you like to explore? Timmy,
I am ready for this question. Oh my god, I love it.
What was the question?
if Got7 were to create a concept album, what themes or stories would you like to explore? And Timmy almost sounded like he was drowning on thin air.
Listen, because I like this question. Okay, I have a very creative mind. Okay, leave me alone.
Mm.
I feel like okay. I don't know Got7's lore, so don't come for me if they have one.
They
That's
don't
what I
have
thought.
one.
Not after that. Not after hearing they have.
They have a lore.
They do have a
Disney
little
lore.
bit,
Do I
like their early
understand?
stuff.
Okay.
There's like art thieving, and then Jin Young floats. That's the lore.
I feel like
Is always he's either always floating or in some kind of trap somewhere.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. I feel like okay, if I wanted to do I feel like it's depending on what I want to do. But if I would do something since they recently came back, I know they're about to leave again because two mofos don't want to go to the military early. But you know, if I would be, I feel like they should have done something. I get why they did this newest comeback, but I would have done something sentimental for the fans and had them like they could each write a song, right? But I want like one of the music videos to be something where they're going down a memory lane. Like where they can open doors and like when they each open like a little door and you see a different music video and stuff, like different clips of different music videos. I feel like that would be really cool. It's like they found like a house and they're like, oh, what is this house? Go inside and they're going down memory lane.
Absolutely not. You want a bitch
Shut up,
crying.
Darby. Ain't nobody
You
asked
want
you.
a bitch crying. Absolutely
That's
not.
the point.
No.
Okay, so I will tell you,
What
they
was
did
this?
somewhat of a sentimental thing
Mhm.
with, I think it was the Breathe.
Yes. Breathe album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last breath.
So they did kind of do it. It was around Halloween, so they all dressed up with like a different
Well,
era.
they needed to do it my way.
But I do think your idea is super good. But I feel like you want to see people crash out.
I
That's
do.
That's
a
how it
lot.
is. That's how
Either
to
they
do
can
it.
do that or like okay, if we're not doing sentimental, I feel like for some reason the
They need to come
Python
back
music
with the
video
vampire
kind of
concept.
pissed me off. And I'm not saying it was bad. It was because when I'm thinking Python, I was thinking something like darker. And I kind of wanted them to be panthers. Like really, really badly.
I think they should have stuck with the vampire thing.
We don't need more vampires.
That's what the
We
vampire
don't need
thing.
more vampires.
Listen, it was so good. JB with his long long-haired vampire look.
They didn't like that comeback.
I don't want it.
I didn't like it either, but I liked the long hair. Okay,
No,
you like the styling of it?
I loved it so much, but
they didn't like that comeback.
I was
like how
going from because they dressed them in like
I heard they didn't like Not by the Moon at all.
I don't blame them.
I'm
it
gonna
was
watch it.
only
they did look a little ridiculous in them outfits. Definitely
No, they look good.
JB
They
with
did.
them damn boots.
Don't lie.
Don't lie, because JB looked good.
No,
I
no,
don't know what you're talking
no.
about.
But could you imagine them doing like a timeline of them like those outfits into Python as vampires, and then into their next comeback as vampires, just depending on what they want to do. But I feel like the sleek suit look as vampires. Oh my god!
Okay, I'm watching the
No, because
Mm.
Bam Bam recently came up or talked about the three members
Oh.
and saying they were talk about how a Maritime Kong don't have their own subunit.
mhm.
Y'all telling
You
me
want us to get a subunit?
these
Because I
fits
want it.
are eating? Look how JB's pants are tucked up in them boots.
That's the whole point.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Darby,
Darby said you can keep
Darby said
it.
you can keep that. I think okay. The only thing I like the snow that they had in the Python music video, but for some reason, like I don't know why, I wanted these bitches to turn into some Black Panthers or some like actual snakes.
Why do you
Like
keep saying Panthers?
somewhere through the music video, I wanted to see a snake or something. Like give me Anaconda.
I'll give you
Someone in
Anaconda.
Got7 has a Black Panther persona in one of their music videos. I'm trying to remember who it was.
As soon as you said
Please don't
that,
say Bam
I just
Bam.
thought about no.
I think it was
That's a
Jackson.
that's a whole different thing. Bam Bam and his moment where he was like, certain movies get a lot of play and got a lot of love in Korea.
Yeah.
And Koreans loved Black Panther to the point where people were taking pictures with the sign and or like doing the cross around the front of the
Black
chest.
Panther.
Bam Bam.
Mhm.
I was like, why did this movie hit you so hard, Bam Bam? What about it?
It's
Yeah,
like
Touch
it's
I'm
your
like
like,
a
heart.
that
girl
is
who
Bam
Sima
Bam
wanted
shit.
to. She starts screaming in the movie theater.
Like he bought a shirt with the same
Ow.
design as the Black Panther suit. He took a picture. He took it dead ass. I was
Oh,
like, okay,
If
Bam.
he was running
if we're talking
around.
animals that they should be, Bam Bam gives me hyena vibes.
Not hyena.
Anyways,
Oh my god. I mean, obviously, Mark is a shark.
Mark is a baby shark.
Okay.
They didn't say JB is a cat, but
JB would be a panther.
Yeah.
Then you got to hear me out. Like I really gotta listen. I gotta like sit down and listen with this one. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh would be an owl.
oh what?
Ow.
Yeah, because who the and it's just like facial structure. I'm like, if you could turn into an animal, I feel like facially wise, you would turn your ass into an owl.
Except for, unfortunately, he is a seal. He'd be laughing and clapping.
12 of those.
Shut up! It's hot in my room. I need to get
But
up
what
and
is
say
Jin
what the I'm
Young?
hot.
What animal would Jin Young be?
You know, a man once told me. I'm literally joking. I'm kidding. Let me look. Let me just look at him for like
What's
a second.
the bully?
The bully animal?
What's the...
A dolphin?
No.
Would he be a crow?
Because he doesn't have that annoying...
Who's the tallest member of Got7?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what? Let me change Yu-Gi-Oh's answer. He's gonna be a giraffe.
He's a seal. He's a
No,
seal.
I don't care. I don't care
Loud,
if y'all want him to
clappy,
I
silly,
don't
goofy.
care.
That's what he does.
That's a
That's
seal.
literally what he does.
That's a seal. No, he's a giraffe. That's a damn giraffe.
Now, wait a minute.
Mark
What
has a
was the
longer
question?
neck than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mark's gonna be one of them sharks with the hammerheads. Then he'll
Damn.
be a hammerhead.
What was the question? The original question? Ooh, everyone needs Adderall.
No, I
Oh,
don't. What?
she hit mute. Hold on.
What was the original question? I don't need no Adderall. If I need Adderall, you need WD-40.
It was about concepts. Okay, I remember now. Anyways, I want a sexy concept. That's all I want. I want to see.
Of course, you want a
Jin-young-
sexy concept, Darby.
Listen, I want Jin-young back in that mesh shirt he had. Was it Lullaby?
I will throw you into a wall.
Oh,
Please do not
fuck
talk
it.
about it.
He ate with that outfit. It was good.
Take it away. Take it away. Take it
Yeah,
away.
concept, I want to see the video. I mean, grown.
Or another,
It's
what is it
sexy.
called? Shit.
Grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy.
sexy.
Maybe shoot a music video in America. I don't think they did it yet.
That'd be cool.
Somewhere in America. It's gonna be LA. It's always LA.
What was the next
They
question, by the way?
Let's get ghetto. Let them shoot a video in Atlanta.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Oh
They ain't gonna have no
no.
choice
Do
but
not
have
take Bam Bam there.
Fuck.
No. Take no.
Black people.
No. No. Do not take Bam Bam to Atlanta.
Bam Bam's
Please
gonna
don't
be
do
talking about some
that.
black
You
people.
You know
Black
what?
people forever.
A Hustle Life for Got7
He ain't never
would
leave
eat
it.
Oh
down.
my god.
A Hustle Life for Got7 would eat down.
I'm in the hoods of
I just seen a
Busan.
video that said this is off topic again. I just seen a video that said that SM was trying so hard to get like the people, the producers of Hustle Life, not to have BTS on that show.
What?
Yeah, they were trying to sabotage BTS.
I mean,
And who
at
said
the
that?
end of the day, man.
Was
Oh,
it Tony
I guess
Montana?
recently, I guess one of the producers of the show came out and said like SM was like trying
So
to
Bank
block
PD
BTS from doing it.
gave up on 1 week's worth of Ozempic to pay somebody off to make up
God
that
damn.
bullshit ass.
Yes.
Because
Devin,
that
shut
makes
up.
no damn sense.
That goddamn. Anyways, if each member had taken a completely different career path, what roles do you think would suit their
Bam Bam would be a
personality?
stripper.
Oh my god.
You know what his
The way he's always the first one to twerk, you're not wrong.
what his
I said
stripper name
twerk,
would
I
be?
have no butt, but you the first one to
You know
do
what
it.
his stripper name would be?
No,
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Blue
Oh
Icicle.
my god.
Little
Oh
ice.
my
Oh.
god.
Not Blue Icicle.
It's because I feel like even outside of like being a K-pop idol, this bitch would find a way to have blonde hair and blue contacts.
Yep. Yep. Becoming an idol just gave him the money for the means to do so.
Jackson could be a kindergarten teacher.
Jackson? Really?
He would have done
Yeah,
amazing.
he's so good with
You haven't
children.
seen that show he did where they were
I
like,
had to
there
remember.
was a show that he did that they were in a house full of kids, him and some other
Yeah.
people, and them kids were attached to him.
That's why I had
Yeah.
to think about it because I'm just like, Jackson. Yeah, I can see it. Either
Yeah,
that.
Jackson could be a teacher. Like a kindergarten, first grade teacher, preschool to second grade teacher.
I'd have to say either that, or I could see him like. Give me a minute.
He might still be doing Olympics if he hadn't pursued his dream.
Yeah, he would have
That too, or he could still he probably would have still opened a business of some kind.
Yeah.
I feel like Jin Young would be an actor.
Yeah.
No, you
Just
don't
fully,
say.
just fully act.
No, I don't know about that.
Are you a hater?
I don't know.
Are you a hater?
Jin Young, an
A
actor.
dancer of some sort.
I don't
He
know
would have
about
been doing
that.
I don't know about you.
You give it a bit of background dancer.
Mark would have been
Yeah.
a socialite.
Mark
Who would be his
Mark would have pulled the
Yeah.
J from Day 6 and become a streamer.
Mark would have maybe went to school like his siblings and got some kind of regular schmegler job.
Maybe becoming a
He probably would still be a streamer, honestly.
he would be a streamer. He gives me that
The
vibe.
30-year-old says a
I feel
lot.
like he would be like. I'm trying to think of like a genre, like a certain streamer that he would be inspired by. He would be like, who's that?
He said he likes Lily Chu and oh god,
Is it a guy or
what is his name?
Oh,
It's a guy. He actually, I think he's friends with some of them too, because I think he became friends with Valkyrie or something like that, and then he met.
What's his ethnicity?
Oh, he's Asian of some sort. I can't remember right off the top of my head.
I think we're thinking about the same person,
Yeah,
and I don't remember his name. Like, what is his name? Because I've seen
it's
him.
not Ryan Higa. It's not Ryan Higa. That's all I know. It's not
Is
Ryan
it? Are you
Higa.
talking about Jason?
No,
I was thinking about Jason. I'm thinking like, ooh, Mark would pull a Jason.
it might be. Maybe it was Jason. I don't know. But I think Mark would be doing like Overwatch and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, a gaming stream. Yep.
Not
Yep.
Yep.
Yerp.
Young Jay will probably still be in musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would still be an actor.
That voice was given to him at a young age. That ain't his train. He was blessed with that thing.
In JYP, if you ever tell that boy to close his mouth more, I will punch your mouth.
Because the real person who
Just
needs to
kidding.
close their mouth
Not really.
is JYP.
We're never gonna cross paths with JYP.
We don't know that.
It would be in his best interest for us not to.
Very much so.
There's a few people who shouldn't cross paths with me.
There's a few people that shouldn't cross paths with me either.
There's a few idols that shouldn't cross paths with me, but it's not because I would beat you up. It's because I just would drag the fuck out of your ass. Like I would have a whole note full of things that I wanted to say to you about certain things. Be like, you are 35 years old. Why are you doing Eggio? Lock in, clock in, and get your money.
This is screaming. You got beef with Super Junior.
I have heavy beef with Super Junior. I have beef with Eggio.
No.
I do too. I
have beef with
Super
Eggio.
sexy Eggio for JB. 10 out of 10.
Super sexy Eggio.
You ain't finna catch
JB
me.
hates it. I don't like it. Ew.
I love that that's still the ongoing thing for Got7 is if someone gets told to do the super sexy Eggio, that it has to happen.
I'm gonna look up a video and see this because if it's bad, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's funny. It's so funny.
I'm gonna laugh probably. Who else? Let me see. We got everybody. Yu-Gi-Oh! Background dancer, Bam Bam stripper. JB probably.
So we all agree. So we all agree that he would be a
JB music producer. I'm not changing it. JB music producer or something. Jin Young actor. Young Jay probably musical actor. Jackson some kind of businessman or a school teacher.
Mark would be a socialite.
No, he would be in fencing. He would go to Stanford.
Yeah, or his Olympic thing, and then Mark would be like socialite. He would try to get on with the Asians in Cali who got famous on YouTube.
Oh, just think.
A very Timothy De La Ghetto type
Mark
life.
with JK News. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
If he was on JJK News, I would have. Ooh.
Maybe I shouldn't have looked up Got7.
That's why he should be out of all people, out of all the Asians.
Maybe you shouldn't have what?
California, him being friends with Timothy De La Ghetto makes more sense. Or Timothy Chan Saransu was his name.
I said maybe I shouldn't have looked up Got7 Eggio because now I'm just.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like
sexy Eggio, please.
I feel like when Kun was doing Gyo and Tin was like, "You're pushing 30." Like that's literally how I feel watching them do Gyo. Yeah.
One thing Ting gonna do is like, bruh, bring you back down
He
to earth.
really be
He's been like,
clocking that shit. I don't know. I wonder if that's. I feel like that's like a Chinese thing because I've never seen like any Chinese K-pop idols just let their fans be delusional without clocking their shit real quick.
Bro, that's
Cough me.
I don't know,
Cough me.
Tin
because
was
that's Got7 also.
Oh God.
They feed it, but they also are like, knock it the hell off.
no, because I remember one time I was walking
Whose
somewhere. I
fault
was
is
walking to like the store with my kids. Bam Bam was in a space, and there was a girl on there, and he was like, "This is Bam Bam." He was like, "Girl, you said you're a fan of me, but you have Jin Young as your picture and Mark as your name. Get it together." I said, "Bam Bam, damn."
Bam Bam be clocking y'all for real because why was he I don't know where he was at. I think it was at his concert and he's just like, "You came here to look at me, but you're looking at my backup dancers? What's wrong
I
with you?
was
Mhm,
in
What's
mhm,
wrong with you?"
their
mhm.
blue contacts. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
And
Take
then during one of the fan segments, um, he was asking a fan who their favorite Got7 member was.
imagine
Fan said JB.
imagine if
He was so
if one of a
offended.
K-pop idol from your favorite group comes up to you and it's not your bias and he's like, "Who is your bias?" Bitch, I would lie and say it's him.
No, it was at his concert. So he has like a segment halfway through the concert where he talks to the fans.
Girl, I would have been like,
You're
"Security,
supposed to lie.
get this bitch out."
That's why the host is supposed to ask you, not the group. Like if the group asks you, that's one thing. If it's one individual, don't ask me no question. You don't want to
Don't
answer to.
ask me no questions you do
Oh, this shit
not
was
want
so
the answer
funny.
to.
If I was in like an interview and it was like, oh, Got7, oh, who's your bias? I'm not saying nothing. Devin gonna snitch on me, but it's fine.
That's why we
Yo,
can't. That's why
she's been planning this to the day we've met. She's like, I'm gonna snitch you out. Cause we and you share a bias. So you gonna tell me we share?
Oh, I'm talking about.
Like,
I will tell them about Jackson real fast.
be like, she cheating on you with this third dude, Mr. Jackson Wang, Got7.
Mm-mm.
Do you know of him?
Listen,
Not cheating on him.
Do you
We
know
got
of the man?
together.
manifesting an India and Jackson Wang moment and manifesting.
What?
It,
You can only pick 3 Got7 songs to introduce someone new to the
uh-oh.
group. Which would they be and why these specific tracks?
Pass.
A 2-star.
Okay. And
Thursday.
Says you.
What would be the 3? I feel like Just Right, You Are, and Look.
Ooh, I love Look.
I do too.
Okay, let me see.
Because it Look treated Jin Young's vocals well.
Okay, Tick Tick Tock, by far my favorite early year tracks. Oh no. Or do I do If You Do? I would do If You Do.
mm-hmm.
Come On. Shopping Mall. So they learned that silly little dance that go with it.
Not the silly little
Little
dance.
You are
dance.
a part of me.
Oh, and you know what? Teenager.
You are a
Oh
part of
my
me.
god.
I'm not gonna lie with
Teenager.
you. I always have like a system where I have to show people like groups' debut song, and then I show them my favorite B-side and then their newest song so they can be up to date. Like I do that with my mom.
Ooh.
Well, that's a good strategy.
I mean, yeah. It's just like I mean, I do that a lot. Either I do that, or if there's an album that I really, really like and I feel like, oh, this is a good album to get someone into. If I could find like live clips of them singing each song, I will put it in a playlist on YouTube and then send it to that person and be like, here you go. Watch this. Then once you finish and you think you want to get into this group, bitch, we going on K-Profiles.
Okay. If that was the case, 7 for 7 or Breath of Love, those two albums, best albums to ever come out of Got7.
I listened to Breath of Love. It is really good.
They did their big ones on that one.
It really is good. It's good.
Let's say Got7. Let me see. Has known each other for years. What do you think their personalities have taught each other about friendship?
Sometimes you want to
You
beat
can
the
throw
shit out of
something
your
together.
friends.
Yeah, you can't fight.
Mhm.
I feel like them fighting played a part in why they're so close.
Yeah.
Because they were like literally whooping each other's asses at one point. So they're like now they're like, well, we've made up. We can't. We've seen each other at our worst. So why not?
We've seen each other in our worst, our best, each other exploring.
Yeah. Like I like these people.
I've never seen such a. Let me not.
Dysfunctional group
I was
of
gonna
people.
say I've never seen a group that made me so bi-curious.
Well,
Jesus.
that's another way of looking at it. That's another way of
I
looking
mean,
at
yeah.
it.
I feel like they're like the type of group to be okay with saying like the weirdest shit. I feel like TMI
Oh,
is not a thing around them. Like they want
no.
all the details of anything they've ever done.
Mhm.
No,
Just for them to go to an interview and spill that shit out because they also don't believe in whatever stays in this room. It's just like whatever happens in this room stays in this room. No, whatever happens in this room is going to be talked about later when I can.
they're gonna spill it. They do it all the time in the interviews.
They be laughing at each other. They think it's funny. They always like what they call it, bust each other's balls all the time. And it's always in an
Not
interview.
bust each other.
It's never like,
Mhm.
oh, joking around like in a live or nothing. No, it's at an interview when they need to be like answering the
Professional.
question. Yeah, like you're supposed to be professional answering the questions. No, you're up in here making fun of a member because he don't know how to keep his composure when the pretty girls around.
I mean, I do the same.
But I'm like, JB, do you not know what you look like? Why are you acting like this? Like you don't have the face that you have. What is happening?
That's the issue. That's the issue. A dude could be the most beautiful, handsome, delicious, delectable man you have ever seen in your life, and yet he has the riz. I'm not gonna say that word. He has the aura. He has the aura of that one kid from. Hold up, let me think of the movie name. It's like a. I don't want to say it's a really old movie, but I gotta think about it before.
Listen, I told you that man's a loser. The
He
Lord
is.
had to humble him in some type of way. You can't
Well,
be that
he cracked his
fine.
head trying to be boy.
Okay, there we go. He has the aura of that one kid from the Little Rascals.
Alfalfa?
Yeah. You are so beautiful.
Oh my god, I've never heard a more accurate description of JV ever. Oh my god.
Like it's really sad
It's
seeing such
so
beautiful men have no game. Like sitting here and having to go on Twitter and when people are like, "Oh, he so and so looks like he can pull all the bitches." Baby, he get no bitches. He's bitchless. Matter of fact, he pulls the bitches away from him. They call this man an anti-bitch magnet. Call him the NBA. No bitches attached.
Wow. Timmy.
Bam Bam will disagree. He says he knows.
That wall of his disagrees.
I mean, the dirty dudes be getting the girls, but like he's still a
Where
dork.
is-
That's probably why he can't keep a girlfriend. Because the
I
dirt
mean,
comes out.
wait, Timmy, have you seen his last girlfriend?
Who, JB's?
Yeah.
Yes, and you know, I love a woman. I love a beautiful lady. I don't care who you are. I love a lady, right? I wanted to shove my foot so far up JB's ass he could feel it in his intestines for having the aura to lose what he had in front of him. You're sitting here and
Okay.
telling me you fumbled so hard. That woman is a goddess. I would have been pulling ushers every time she come up to my house, sliding down, being like, "There goes my baby." Like, you're telling me you couldn't?
Like, why she was singing all the damn time? She's like,
Dude, how
oh,
do you think the rest of us felt?
I've been so
The
pissed
moment
off.
they announced that they broke up, the Agassiz, we were just like, "Aw, I have a chance now."
I got a chance now. Let me go slide in her
when he,
DMs. Be
no,
like,
when he had a girlfriend, they were trying to get at his girlfriend. It's like, fuck JB, where his
it's
girlfriend
like
at?
now since y'all broke up, hey baby girl, I know your recent man didn't treat you right, but it's okay. Cause what did Drake say in that one song? I'll be next in line.
Oh my god.
I'm here for you, girly.
Wait in line for your turn.
Spamming all her Instagram posts with hearts.
No, because Jesus Christ, I can't. Say, how have you seen each member evolve over the years, whether it's terms of musical talent, personal style, or personality?
Oh my god.
I think they all have evolved musically.
Mm-hmm.
Style, Bam Bam and Jackson the most, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Yum Yum style has changed like a one. What the fuck? I don't even know
Listen,
what this
he
boy
The
doesn't
style
wear
went from.
moment he
skinny
Era
got
jeans
out of
anymore.
JYP, whole different person.
Like literally, he left JYP and he said, I'm burning all the damn skinny jeans. I'm
He said,
burning them
"JB, can I
bitches.
have your old clothes?"
I'm wearing hoodies and baggy pants now."
I will say
Basically.
his new stylist, please put his chest out more often, please and thank
Please and thank
you.
you.
No,
Please and thank
I'm
you.
tired of the fucking turtlenecks. I'm tired of
I
it.
don't care. Leave them.
Yeah,
I'm tired of
he
this
used to keep a
Well, that's too damn
they used to
bad.
keep him. They used to keep him and Bam Bam in turtlenecks and skinny jeans.
No, he's in the turtlenecks now. Why are you at Waterbomb in a long sleeve shirt? Then you are now having a short sleeve shirt on top of that long sleeve. Get naked.
What?
You're at Waterbomb.
No.
Get naked.
Go get topless.
I get topless. I mean, yeah, because they be doing that at the Got7 concerts, but they be wearing like the t-shirts, the tank tops or the shirts with the cut off sleeves. Now you at Waterbomb, you don't want to show nothing. But we could go to a Got7 show and y'all be throwing water at each other and shit be see through. Like, what this going on? Which one you want
I
to
was
do?
so offended when the Waterbomb pictures came out. But listen, Minho made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Minho and Becco
Minho.
and Huda.
Oh yes. God
And
bless.
Vecchio.
Their personalities are the same. JB style is still the same. I don't think it evolved much. He still wears his Converse, his Vans, hoodies, flannels, sweatpants,
Obviously,
like
some of them are not involved enough.
cargo pants, beanies. Yeah, JB
Some of
dresses the
them
same.
have not evolved enough. They're at the age where all their frontal lobes are well developed, and yet Bam Bam is still sitting over here with these damn blue contacts. I need
Always.
whatever
It
company,
never fails.
I need whatever stylist is giving this man a full like life supply of blue contacts to blow on this shit, drop them shits on the ground, put a piece of hair in that contact, something,
Put some
dry him
bleach in
out.
there.
Like I don't. Ooh, whose arm is that?
Distractions.
Don't worry about
Distractions.
it.
No, the thing is that it's like I don't know why he finds out every time Got7 has a comeback, he has to bring out Draco Malfoy every fucking time.
My father will hear about this one.
He said, "Oh, it's time for a comeback. It's my time to go
Wait,
platinum blonde and put blue contacts in. For what?"
No, he looks more like
No, and never ever. That was a Draco Malfoy boy. That boy let them
Bam
down.
Bam.
we know he's your sleep paralysis demon.
Bam Bam looks like which Edward from Twilight with blue contacts in. This man is living his Twilight.
Looks like that one. He looks like that one blonde from Twilight.
Yeah.
Just give him red contacts.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be fine.
I like Bam Bam with black hair and
I do too.
natural
I
eye
tend
color.
to like K-pop idols with their naturally dark hair.
Oh, I thought you loved color.
The rose gold hair on Bam Bam.
No, I need
The
black.
pinky.
No, they're red and black.
No, the
They're red and
pinky.
black.
The pinky color was really good.
I like red.
I feel like that red and black he had
I
was
like
really good.
that
I
I
was like,
just
ooh, I
need
like
it to be black. Him, JB.
Mhm.
Hey, actually, request Jin Young. Can we stop getting 50 Shades of Grey, but in brown? Can you like throw a blue in there?
No,
Try.
no.
If Jin can do it, you
No.
can do it. Just do a blue
Young
or
Jay,
a
There's-
red
Young
or
there's
Jay
something.
even
always-
went just a little bit of a blue hint right there.
There's always
Do
going to
it,
be a
please.
member in the group who dyes their hair too much and a member in the group who dyes their hair such natural colors you don't notice they dyed their fucking hair until they get into the sun.
Oh, we notice. Oh, we notice because it's literally
We
been
noticed.
50 Shades of Brown.
No.
At this point,
His hair has been
he's
black
going on
and
Google
brown.
and looking up brown color palette and choosing.
But it never
Man.
goes past a certain level of brown. There's
Really?
never been a light brown. It's
There's
always
never
been
been like
I like
a nice little chestnut color almond. Has it ever been
chestnutty,
almond?
like a darker chestnut. Yes, no,
Not like
almond.
a lighter chestnut, like just dark.
There's never been like the Lullaby music video where Jackson's hair was like a auburn color. Nope.
Look
Nope.
to have
Virginia.
Jin Young come out here looking goddamn stupid.
No.
He is
No, we're
dark
not.
brown.
No,
Hi,
we're
Or
not.
you're talking to two cosmetologists.
He would not gonna
Let
look
me tell you
stupid.
something.
He over here. That's why I was making fun of him and Got7. They always got to keep him in a sweater vest, looking like a youth pastor.
That's how he
All
dresses
right.
on the normal.
Pastor.
Let's be
That's
real.
why I call him Pastor. That's why I call him Pastor
That
Park.
is Pastor.
Pastor Park, Deacon Junko.
You're telling me
You know,
this fine gentleman
yes, that's Pastor Park.
is supposed to
Where's
go
that picture from?
blue?
Devin, you got that?
Yes, I do.
Jin Young
Oh
is
my
the
God.
type of pastor. Jin Young is the type of pastor you catch your wife in bed with.
What?
Hey, they wrote a book based off of that.
That's the type of pastor
And yes,
Jin Young
that's
is.
exactly who I imagine.
Like
Jin
Young.
Young.
You're telling me this man.
He could do a brown, like a nice,
Darby said,
Like a light brown.
Darby said,
yeah, like a little nice little light brown. His hair don't always have to be dark brown or
He is
black.
a sophisticated gentleman.
Oh.
No, he not.
Ma'am.
He's just as much as a loser
Well,
as JB.
He's a kind-hearted loser who's supposed to be in brown and black.
all right.
Oh,
Because you
just a
know,
reminder, the new era was a thing.
no, because that one video that was going around doing his rounds on TikTok and freaking Twitter of him, the freaking big camera, like the jumbo cam, got him real close to his face and he looks staring straight. That man fine. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's so close to his face. Jesus. He good looking though. He was trying to cover his face. Too late, Jin Young. He was staring way too hard. to the camera for you to be like, "Oh my god, back up." No,
Listen,
you
he
had like
remember
you stared way like 10 seconds too long.
he remembers that hair from
Do it again.
Bounce.
Get him again.
He remembers that hair from
Get that close to
Bounce,
his
and
face
he
again.
never wants to do it again.
You know, I really need give me a minute. I wish
I knew. I had to
Got7
fill in my
was
clothes.
active during like heavily active during the time when these K-pop idols were doing the "Give Me My Money" trend, because I
Oh
would have loved to
no.
see them do that to Jin Young and him crash out so badly they could not finish the video.
You know what they would do?
They would have did it to freaking Yugyeom for old time's sake and made him cry.
Listen, these fools
Yu-Gi-Oh wouldn't be crying now.
somehow
He wouldn't.
get the wrong person.
He'd be like, you know what? Fuck you guys, and leave the room.
Yep.
They would
He would
somehow
do it.
screw up the challenge. They
They
somehow
would.
start off with
You know what?
JB.
No, they would do it to Young Jay because Yu-Gi-Oh, as much as he doesn't post,
chronically
he's
online.
chronically online, just like Bam Bam and JB. So they would do it to Young Jay because Young Jay's not chronically online like everyone else.
Somehow they would flip it back
not-
onto JB. Somehow it would be flipped back onto JB.
Yeah, well,
And they'd be like,
because
and
Bam
what about
Bam
it?
would be like, it was JB Hyung. It was JB Hyung. Bam Bam.
JB is not even that mean. That's the funny thing is Bam Bam likes to fucking blame everybody else, but it'd be Bam Bam. 99% of the time.
I have like a very stupid yet funny question for y'all.
Mhm.
If Got7 ever played Fortnite, what skins do you think they would have?
Oh my god. Bam Bam would have Spider-Man. And it would be Miles's Spider-Man skin. So it'd be the black suit.
Like, I like asking that question because I like seeing the answers. Because, you know, there's like multiple different types of skins in Fortnite. So there's like a variety of answers.
I think Jin Young would probably have Captain America.
That seems fitting.
Don't know why.
That seems fitting for some reason.
Yeah. JB would probably... Which one would JB have?
JB's asking what the fuck is Fortnite.
That's true. Yeah.
JB is gonna
And then if
ask
he
that
got
question.
explained what it was and like shown the skins, I don't know who he would have. Oh, Keanu Reeves. He would have John Wick.
Yeah. I can see either that or this bitch would have the default skin
Either default or he would have his uncle's skin.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
That's
somebody
Pop.
tweeted that they said that Keanu said he was his nephew, and this man found that tweet and said thank you like it was actually Keanu. That man, the guy got.
And then someone told him it wasn't real, and he was very unhappy
JB
about it.
On the internet, somebody on Twitter basically got him, and
that's oh.
being the loser.
I'd crash
he was
out.
so gullible.
I'm pretty sure Mark actually plays Fortnite pretty often. I don't remember what skin he uses though.
Mark, okay. Unironically, you have to hear me out. You have to hear me out on this. Unironically, I feel like if out of all the members, they would have the most like stupidest skins. Like they're all having these cool ass skins, and someone would have a skin, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" I feel like Mark would get the Sabrina Carpenter skin.
No, because I just had the same thought. Oh my god.
I literally think Mark would get the Sabrina Carpenter skin and get every single one of her emotes. And like they're all playing together and they're like all teaming up. They're like, "Oh, you have a nice skin." And then Mark shows up with his Sabrina Carpenter skin and they're like, "Mark, what is wrong with you?" They're like, "Dude, what's wrong with you? We told you we're doing this type of skin." "Yeah, I know, but I want my Sabrina Carpenter."
But Sabrina.
But it's Sabrina. Just like it would that's he would have that. He would literally have that, and that's why I think it would be funny. Like either this man would have Sabrina Carpenter or he would have Gojo.
No, I don't think he's that cool.
No, I don't think he's that cool.
Well,
That's
He would
well,
have left
Mark
shark.
Straight
Straight
He would have
number
left shark.
99.
He would have left shark.
I died so. Oh,
you trying to kill Timmy?
I'm sorry.
oh.
He would.
You know what? I'm really cutting.
Timmy said, "You know what? I'm
cutting
done
the
talking
fuck out
to you."
right now. There's like since like I don't know why, but every time I get into a group and
What was it? All right, we got what era or comeback had the most iconic styling, and which would you tweak if you
Ooh.
could? I hated the na 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 styling because I don't know what the fuck they had Bam Bam and Mark in, but I fucking hated it.
Let me look. Well,
That-
which
that's
outfits though?
the pink tan ones. Cause they had like Bam Bam in like he had like a pair of pants with like a long shirt and then a long sweater that's damn near down to
Let
his
me see.
ankles. I'm like, what the fuck is
Let me-
this? I don't like it. They dressed Bam Bam, and this is the worst style I've ever seen Bam Bam and Mark in.
Let me
Ever.
look at it. Let me look at it.
And I was like, what? Who?
Did they
I
have
like
them
this.
looking like salmon?
It was like tan, pink. Like it was.
I think
The
you're
outfits were ugly.
confusing Na 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 with his solo stuff.
Who?
Bam Bam? Because he's just
Okay.
wearing one of those long, like, shirts.
Don't like it.
It's like not even barely past his hips.
You said
I think you're confusing one of his solo stage outfits.
JB all of my shit. Move! Trying to look for Bam Bam, and here's
Because I'm looking at the dance video right now.
Oh, I was looking on Pinterest.
I am too. They keep giving me freaking JB. Get out of my face.
Go search Bam Bam Na Na Na. Because I'm looking at the dance video right now.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I think okay, listen. Because I did.
Compared to everybody else in that freaking shot, you don't think there's nothing wrong with their outfits?
No.
Him and Bam Bam.
No.
Ooh, Nana was.
First of all, their colors are completely different than everybody
No,
else's.
they
Nana
aren't.
was a
Because they have more
bad
brown in their
era.
outfits.
Oh my god. I know what
I don't like
Darbs
their
is,
outfits.
but you know.
That's my prerogative. I don't like their
That
outfits.
I know what
Pepto
Darbs era.
Bismol two-piece suit he had on.
I'm looking
Okay.
at outfits right now because you know
I'm trying to think.
I'm new.
The
Best
era that
era?
I think Lullaby.
As their best.
Yeah.
Mm.
Every single stage they did, they were in suits.
I love me a suit
No, I love me a suit.
because I
I
do.
might have to go with look.
And all of their hair like cohesively went so well together. I'm so sick and tired of seeing. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna get over this. Jin Young, please do something other than brown. For the love of
No.
everything, I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, give me a light chestnut, please.
Not a light chestnut.
Something with red.
You know,
But I think Lullaby probably was their best dressed era.
I'm looking at their outfits. If
Ooh.
Nope. It's
I don't
Calling
like
My
I don't
Name.
like these motherfuckers in skinny jeans.
It's
That's all I
Calling
know.
My Name. Calling My Name was the best.
And
Put
You
them in
Calling My
freaking
Name
so off.
also. Yeah. You're right, Darby. You Calling My Name and Lullaby, both
Does it have to be
beautiful
stage
eras.
outfits? Can I just drag the way they used to dress? Because like the fact
Mind your
that I'm
business.
looking at a photo of Bam Bam in some colorful ass graphic skinny jeans with a blazer on is so ugly. I'm going to cry right now.
Mind your
I
business.
want to save
No
this
way, I
photo,
know
print it out,
exactly which year
somehow
it is.
find where Bam Bam is, and make him look at the fake photo for like an hour and be like, "What the hell were you thinking when you wore this? What were you thinking? Did you think I really got this shit on? Did you think that?
He did.
He did.
He
He
did.
did.
Did you think this and say the
He
hoes gonna
did.
love this? The hoes didn't love it.
He did.
Matter of fact, the hoes went away.
The hoes went away.
Cause it's really ugly. It's really I don't like it. I don't like it.
An
They all have
era
had their
to do
they've
something
all had
different
their
with.
eras where there's some incohesiveness in it, where somebody's outfit don't
Ooh.
really quite match everybody else's. It's like, what is happening?
Is there
I
like an
thinking
era of like where they all did they have an era where they all wore shorts? Like question mark.
My swag. No, not My Swagger.
It was more so like the earlier days
New.
they had more,
Mm-mm.
not shorts per se.
Not like
What was that
short shorts,
video?
but like
But
like man shorts where it's like above their knee.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. I was gonna
The
say
only
that
thing I can
like
think
there's
of that
there were
even
dance
comes
practice there
close
was
was
dance practices
the new
where
era,
mm-hmm.
but that was
oh,
also a were they with working with a brand?
I know in dance practices Jackson had those like basketball shorts with like the little tights under it that the boys be wearing, but he don't. When he used to dress more athletic back in the day.
Jesus.
Jin Young won't have his legs out.
Ooh.
JB won't have his legs out. I don't think I've ever seen Yu Gim's legs.
JB has had his leg out.
Where?
His legs have been out.
What era?
What was
era?
something called?
Without me knowing when.
When?
Oh no, I just deleted the picture. India knows the picture. It was a magazine photo shoot.
You talking about that one
Pink
with
hair.
the pink hair that they were just I meant to tell you,
Vomit.
we were in Discord earlier. They were talking crap about that man with the
Oh,
pink hair.
that's vomit. That pink hair, nasty work. Should have never
You
happened.
said
Literally,
who?
no, Chris put it in the Discord earlier and people were like throwing
I
bricks
surely
at it,
did.
Let
tomatoes.
me
I
see it.
think, hold on, like, wait, let me go look again. I think JB had on shorts during the New Era music video.
Let me see this pink
Let me go look again.
Got7 just don't be showing their legs. It
Yeah,
is what it
JB
is. That's why I
had
say
shorts on during the New Era music video.
Let me see this.
Oh. I looked up pink
I'm gonna have to
hair,
get this
and
to a
now
half
all
an
I'm
hour
seeing
or hour and a
is
half.
Mark Twain in a pink crop top and Mark Twain with this like fluffy damaged hair.
His ramen noodle hair. Oh my
It
god,
looked
I've
like
seen
burnt ramen
JB's
noodle hair.
knees.
Burnt ramen noodles.
This is pure
I was gonna
damage.
say, like, this, like, 2-year period stint, you saw bits and pieces of JB's legs, but this one specific music video, when they had the Adidas Got7 fits on, he had the shorts on.
Also, I would have never known this because I don't listen to anything Something about K-pop and Japanese releases don't mix well. Need not to do.
Let me see these damn shorts.
I absolutely loved most of Twice's and ITZY's Japanese releases.
I like
Only Twice.
that's
I
the
can
thing though.
only accept Twice's Japanese
The
releases.
girlies do.
Can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the girls
They do it.
in Japanese
SM
releases.
should never touch a Japanese release.
Never.
No.
But Stacy does really good Japanese releases. Y'all went silent. I don't like that.
Yeah, we wouldn't know about that.
They
All
have
right,
really good
India,
Japanese
close this
releases.
out. It's midnight, and my old ass went to work
All right.
tomorrow.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, we got.
I'm going.
Well, that is the end of our podcast episode. I want to thank my friends for coming so we could yap about one of our favorite groups. I appreciate it.
Woo!
Please follow us on the TikTok.
And don't.
We have a TikTok and an Instagram account.
Exactly.
We do go live on our TikTok, and the Timmy and Darby and Dev do be in the live or in the panel, so you will see us around.
And don't drag me for the things I said about
Follow
Bam
us.
Bam, please and thank you.
We were all making about Bam Bam. What you gonna do about it? Ain't nothing.
Listen, y'all.
Bam Bam, you are invited to come drag all of us. It's fine.
Well,
okay.
no.
Nah, he get his
Yes.
ass
He
beat.
fist fighting.
Right.
Darby said, "Well,
Well,
no,
no.
he's not allowed to
Kicking
do
me outside
nothing."
if you do that. Better put your mouth where your money
Thank
at.
you. We're gonna have to get Darby not to hurt his feelings. But yeah, thanks for being here with me.
Bye.
Yeah, follow us on all
It was
platforms.
fun.
It was very fun. I'd do it again.
See, look, it is fun to talk about stuff without other people
I
interjecting.
do it again. Y'all gotta invite me again.
Go stream
Alright.
Python.
Yes.
Go stream all of Got7 stuff. Put them on the top of the Billboard and the Melon and all their charts.
Please.
Just 'cause.
iTunes.
They'll be like, what the hell? Why are we number one in Korea right now? We ain't even do that.
US, what is this?
All right, bye. They'd be like, what in the world? All right, bye.
뒤로 날아가지 않게 나 속도 위반은 안 해 yeah yeah 난 안심하고 올라타도 돼